Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see a lot of y'all commenting. I see a lot of y'all talking. I see a lot of y'all saying, I hear, why the Bulls get a show? Is it SB? Is it Mustard? Of course it's me. But y'all weren't getting what you expected, see. I wasn't gonna bring no typical hosts. I wasn't gonna be in the typical people that y'all used to. I brought my people, people from the rack, people from Chirac. Shy Bulls podcast on C Dub and Bobby. What's the word, family?
What's the word, y'all? We in here. They let Chicago in the building, bro. That's
Hey, they
crazy.
let Chicago in the door. What up,
Yeah.
SB? My guy. What's the
Hey,
What's
word?
going
I
on,
want to
man?
let y'all know we love the Bulls. I've been watching the Bulls all my life. I
Mhm.
cried about the Bulls. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
About the littlest stuff. That's the type of fan I am, man. We about to turn up for Chicago, bro. Let's
We
go.
Yes,
definitely
sir.
about to turn up. Y'all definitely in for a lot of good conversations. And we gonna debate a lot. And we gonna disagree with a lot of people too. So let's go.
Mhm. Yeah. So like I said, I want to come off the bat of the jump, like because I seen the comments. So look, let's go for what I was saying. Make sure y'all send those super chats in if y'all want your chat read. But today we gonna hit all the haters, and then the shy right time we gonna get all the goofies out the way because this ain't your regular. This ain't the Lakers show. This ain't no Golden Blooded show. This ain't the Cowboy show. You gonna get called out over here. We don't play that. That Chirac gonna come out real quick. This
Yes,
gonna be a
sir.
different type of show. See, like look right here, Honcho behave player's choice. We in 2023, not 1995. It don't matter. We here today though.
We here
Oh,
We
today
here
bro.
though.
today though. We here today though. Then we
Better
got,
now than never. Come on now.
and we're talking about free Alex Crusoe for what? He's better than ever.
He
He's
gonna be
better than ever.
solid. We Gucci.
We
What you mean,
We
free
good.
Alice Caruso?
we
He
That's
ain't
free
locked
Alex
crazy.
up.
Caruso. He ain't locked up, but he made first team all defense on the Bulls. I wonder why,
That's what
because he
I'm
in
telling him. He
Chicago.
good to go. He good to go.
These people
Mhm.
crazy, bro.
Giving shows the mid. Well, we not mid, brother. See, that's what y'all don't understand. See, y'all don't know who I got up here. See, y'all used to getting y'all way, talking how y'all want to talk in the chat. Y'all, this the reason why C Dub and Bobby up here. Y'all will not get a pass, bro. It's gonna be ugly. Like today is the intro show. We gonna talk about it. I want y'all to meet C Dub. I want y'all to meet C Bobby. Y'all know me enough. I ignore y'all a little bit. C Dub Bobby gonna cook y'all. I'm letting y'all know that off the jump. So if y'all try them games, the wicked games is gonna be ugly. MIB, you gonna learn who it is. But CW and Bobby, they run the Shy Bulls podcast, one of the best Chicago Bulls podcasts around town. So make sure you guys go subscribe and also subscribe to your boy Real Take So Fake the Base. But
You already know.
like I said, we got an action packed show today. See Red PC, and I told y'all that a lot of y'all gonna learn today, and especially the PC Nation, because I got tired of hating. I got tired of y'all hating on the Bulls. It's a reason why the show got made, and the reason why the show is named See Red PC. So y'all are going to see red, and y'all have no choice. It's not an option. It's like when your parents tell you to do something, you have no choice but to do it. This what
Oh,
this show is. So every
bro.
team got a show now. The Bulls dog beat a deadbeat, you a deadbeat. So we ain't gonna play those games. I told you this is not gonna be that show.
Why would you even name yourself deadbeat, bro?
Hey, look,
Dead be
Brian,
red.
look, see, look, Brad talk smack. He learned quick. He said, we gonna learn. He learned that instantly. This is not that show. We are straight from the rack, Chicago. You're not gonna get a pass. Shout out Zubar. I want to say your name wrong. Make sure you send a super chat. You want you guys to answer. Make sure you guys comment the question y'all want to get answered. But first of all, before we get going, C Dub, Bobby, I want y'all to introduce yourself. Tell them what y'all got going on. Tell them people about y'all so they know y'all when y'all see y'all. So ain't gonna be no see who C Dub, Bobby. Y'all know what it is, and y'all gonna respect them when y'all see them up here. You understand me?
You hear me?
Go ahead, nephew. Let them know what's going on,
Hey,
man.
I'm Cognac Boy Bobby. Everybody call me Bobby. I'm YouTube's
Mm.
favorite nephew. Everybody know that I do a Chicago Bulls podcast with my unc. This is blood, because it ain't gonna be no random dude sitting around calling me nephew. It's only blood up in this. So we blood in, blood out. It
You feel me?
definitely been around. I do Shy Bulls podcast, I do Chicago Bears Central, and I do NBA Central, and just holding it down. Been on this journey for about 2 years, ready to talk the Bulls. ready to bring some fire. And hey, we can go ahead and disagree, but once the disrespect come, then we got something different to talk about. But at the end of the day, it's basketball. Let's converse like men and keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it pushing.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what up, though? I'm C-Dub. I am the uncle. Shout out to my nephew, Cognac Boy Bobby. We've been doing this for 2 years. It's just the love of the games. We love basketball. We love football. Man, it started in the living room. It's 20 different dudes in the living room. It's me and him arguing in the living room. Everybody laughing, enjoying the debate. And we just, man, we got to put this on wax, bro. We can't keep playing around. Let's put it on wax. And it's been like that, and we've been grinding ever since. Yeah, we Bears fans. Unfortunately,
unfortunately, unfortunately,
we hurt you right now.
Hey, look, y'all done got beat so bad. They talk about Taylor Swift more than the game. What game? Taylor Swift was there.
Taylor Swift was there.
Taylor Swift is in the crowd. That's crazy.
Man, they said Taylor Swift can't make a song sadder than a Chicago Bears, bro.
It is what it is, man. We ain't moving, though. We love the Bears. We're going to ride with them when they suck and when they raw. It is what it is.
Hey, Henry. Hey, look, you see what did beat? Hey, you see what did beat Red said? I learned real quick. Hey, Henry, you gonna learn real quick. This is not one of them shows. You will get cooked up here. This is some real Chirac people up here. You will get cooked. This is not none of the. Hey, if for anybody saying I'm from the rack, I want to join the show. I'm from Chicago. I like the boy. Hit me up. Show me you make content. I'll make it happen. You got to hit one of the main 3 guys up. There's C-Dub, Bobby, and SB. Shout out Big Ox in the chat. But we flex up with Big Ox. But I'm trying to tell y'all, this ain't that show where you go say what you want to say in the chat. You will get striked. And I told my boys already, we got a word Chicago called Goofy. And you will be the Goofy of the show if you try to say the chat. I'm letting you know that right now. Because I got my Chicago people. Y'all go see the Chicago. Y'all see the cool SB laugh joke. No, this the rack SB up here today. So we going to get it going. But let's go ahead and get into the show. First of all, like I said, it's an intro show. I want y'all to meet C-Dub, Bobby, but I want to talk about the team and a lot of moves that we made. And I want to know, like, realistically speaking, because I know how we getting on. I told y'all before the end, like, I'm such a Bulls fan. I made my 2K player like Kirk Heinrich.
You're a fool for that.
For real. I'm trying to, bro, I swear I'm a screenshot to see y'all a picture, bro. You're gonna see with the goggles on and everything like Kirk.
Oh my goodness. I gotta see this.
I will send it to you. So and then also I'll be realistic about the team. What are y'all true expectations of the team and how y'all felt about the moves that we made in the offseason? I ain't gonna lie. I'm honest. When the season starts, I'm gonna be a fan, obviously, of course. But I was truly disappointed. Like the Carter move, they didn't move me. And I'm like, we see the dynamic of DeMar and Zach. It really don't work unless we got a really like a point guard. Why y'all ain't moved one of them yet? And then Zach LaVine being in the trade rumor, for me, I don't like that every week. I feel like he the guy. If anybody should move, it should be Debo. But I know why Debo probably not, because he's such a great leader of the team. He got the young guys working out, but it's like, yes, he great off the court, but what about on the court? And if one guy younger, you got to go with the young guy. But like, tell me how y'all felt about everything that went on with the offseason of the Bulls. Happy, sad, 10. How y'all feeling?
I'm calling this, and I've been calling this for all of the offseason, a desperation for the last dance. This is another last dance for this particular group of the 3 top players we got on this team. DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and Nick Vooch. I call him Nick Vooch. When you talk about the Javon Carter, I'm gonna want you, SB, to sit back and watch Javon Carter. I think Javon Carter has a lot more to offer than just a defensive pest and a spot up 3-point shooter and a pull up 3-point shooter. That's also one of his good phases of his game. I like the little the adds to the Chicago Bulls roster this year. I like Torrey Craig. He definitely is going to help. He's going to challenge Patrick Williams to make him better and also bring us great play coming off the bench. I like Javon Carter.
There you go out.
He's out with him and Kobe White. And you can also add Ayo in there. You can add, you can add Ayo in there. He'll have something to say about that. And this team, I'm not gonna say what's my expectations. I'm gonna say I'm a demand. We need at least a playoff victory. We need to win one series this series, or we need to just forget about this because it's not working. How long you gonna hit yourself against the wall? It's not working. I know Lonzo, we ain't had Lonzo, but we gotta move on. This is the last dance for this particular three-headed group.
Yeah, it is. But Bobby, before you go, 97 say you ready, bro. Whoever clipped the PC clips, I got the full Giro. I was ready to go from the jump. Once we said this was going,
check me in, coach.
Check me in. I'm ready. I'm in the warm up. Shit.
SB.
Do the Chevy ready. Hey, but go ahead, Bob. What you got on? How you?
Man, I think the offseason for me personally was just, you know what I'm saying? It was a little mid until I went ahead and, looked into what my eyes told me from looking at the players that they brought in. I'm looking at the front office. I feel like the front office went ahead and seen the small effect, the small life that Patrick Beverley brought onto the Chicago Bulls. And they said, hey, if Patrick Beverley could have been a better 3-point option, we probably would have had a little bit more success. Hence why they went out and got Jevon Carter. Us as Chicago Bulls fans, we know that our ownership is cheap. They ain't paying that much money to see a team succeed in Chicago. The owner came out and pretty much said that, hey, I will pay for it if it makes sense. But we know that was just bull jive. We know that was bull crap. So when you evaluate Jevon Carter, I believe that's a solid addition. Would it move the needle? That's still to be determined. But you can't be mad at a guy that shoots over 40% from the three, and he's solid in transition, and he's a defensive guy that can go ahead and step up. And then we look at Torrey Craig. I think it's just, a move it's not bad, but it's nothing that make you, it's not nothing that makes you be like, hey, we definitely about to go in. So the expectations is really, really simple. You know what I'm saying? The Chicago Bulls have to get to the playoffs in our minds, at least right here. They got to get to the playoffs and make some noise because the last time we seen them in the playoffs, Zach LaVine, he didn't show up. And then DeMar DeRozan led us to the one game that we won against the Milwaukee Bucks. And then last year, we all the wheels fell off in that game against the Miami Heat. We could have been an 8th seed. So if you ask me my expectations, the Chicago Bulls, realistically, be a 5 or a 6 seed.
Hey, I'm not mad at that because that's kind of realistic. And I was so mad about the Heat game because shout out Dub PC Dub. He was a Heat fan. I was talking greasy to Dub too. Y'all trash, bro. And Matt Strus dropped 30, bro. I was sick as a dog.
Oh my god, bro! What?
I'm like, bro, who is this?
Every time he played the Bulls, bro, he killed us.
It's because he was. It's because he came through that door. He was there. It's the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? The Chicago Bulls, our player development is questionable for real, and that's just the facts.
It's questionable. And then hold on, wait, big fan Breezy. I know you a Nets fan. I can 100% tell you with a straight face. The Bulls are better than the Nets, 100%.
Oh, that's y'all get
Mikal, y'all get Mikal Bridges, and I gave y'all a couple salutes. Y'all talking greasy like y'all big dogs. Sit down in the play-in like y'all belong. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And Henry, you said if the Bulls win 30 games, you'd be surprised. They stand on your bed.
That's ridiculous.
That's something we say in Chicago and stand on. If the Bulls win 30 games, you got to come on this Red podcast and wear a Bull shirt with some Bull pants and say, I'm sorry. Say C-Dub, Bobby, SB, I'm sorry for disrespecting your team. You got to come
on. You're going to sound like Ruben Stuttered on this podcast.
I'm sorry.
What? I'm sorry for
Ruben Stuttered. You going to sound like Ruben Stuttered. Because I don't bet money because I feel like money don't hurt people because you feel like they had the money when the time is now. When you got to actually do something on stream and sing, dance, or wear a shirt, that'll hurt you more because I got the clip forever. So you talk to me greasy, Henry. Oh, yeah, let me just play this. Hey, ain't this you wearing this bull shirt and saying, I apologize? Oh, okay, all right. Talk to me nice.
Facts. We got the receipts.
Shut up, my boy.
We got the receipts.
We got the receipts in the building.
Hey, to say only 30 games? That's ridiculous.
That's disrespectful.
He's just being disrespectful. He just want to be disrespectful. It's all ridiculous. Good. They still got to play the game.
Y'all see what I go through when I be over here.
You know what I'm saying? It's just disrespectful.
It's only the Jordan era. Bro, this is what I deal with. But that's why. See, look, that's why I got y'all. And I told y'all gonna get hit with a strike. Y'all, I'm cool. But see, Bobby gonna strike y'all. Look, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a no-go zone, bro. It's just because we Chicago don't mean we will go. I'm letting you know that right now. I'm letting you know that right now. Now the next thing I want to talk about, like with the team, though, for sure, was like it's been a conflicting issue with the Bulls, and I want you guys to chime in on the chat. Who is the real leader of this team? For me, I've been pushing and saying no matter how many, when DeMar came back with something to prove that first year, dropping 27 points, and he was hitting all those shots, I still said it was Zach team to me. And when the next year we go into it, I even though they conflicted and DeMar do his thing, because everybody go with the hype. To me, it's still Zach LaVine team. For the team to be successful, I think it's either be Zach LaVine's team. But for you guys, who is the real number one on this team, and then who you think should be the number one to lead this team to success? Is it Zach or DeMar?
I think it got to be Zach in both cases. I understand what people say when they say DeMar DeRozan. He never gets injured. He plays every game. I think he got the ears of the young players on the team. Zach is really not that type. I think he can learn to be a leader. I think he could learn to be a leader, but it is no question who has the better talent on this team. And I always feel that the best player should always be the leader of the team. No, we heard some echoing of Nick Vooch. He was sticking his chest out this offseason. He was acting like he was going to try to be the leader this upcoming season. He's saying all this crazy shit like this the last dance. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
You good.
Yeah, he said all this crazy stuff like this the last dance, and we ain't got no other alternative but to win this season when it's over. But I don't want to hear that from Vooch, because Vooch is not the best player, and he's not going to lead by example on defense, because his defense is huff. I'm gonna just say it's huff, especially on the pick and roll. So I wish it would have been either Zach or DeMar, and more preferably, I wish it would have been Zach LaVine. So I hope it's Zach LaVine. That's the next step in his evolution as being a leader on this team.
Facts. Right now, I would say that the de facto leader is, in my opinion, is DeMar DeRozan. I mean, this is the guy who got the young guys who pretty much came out at the season in the press conference and pretty much said, hey, if you under 24 years old, you working out with me. You ain't got a choice. Yeah. That's leadership. You know what I'm saying? And you got to give it up to him. He's teaching. That's something I believe that the NBA is kind of lacking here and there, is those seasoned vets that to help mentor these younger guys who coming in making more money. You know what I'm saying? They need that type of mentorship and guidance. Some guys will reject it, and rightfully so. You don't have to accept it, but you still need those seasoned vets around certain teams so they can mature in a way to where they can establish some type of winning culture. But with all that said, I think the leader needs to transition on to Zach LaVine. I just believe that his game is more conducive to winning as far as the type of scorer that he is. There is questions about his IQ. Rightfully so. Yes. Boneheaded plays in the clutch moments of the game, and he does a lot of things to where you be like, bro, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? But his next step in the evolution, like C-Dub alluded to, is developing that leadership style. You know what I'm saying? Holding guys accountable, holding himself accountable. And it's not just with his scoring output. On the other end, if you ain't got it going that night, man, you just got to recognize that and decide what else you can do on the floor to help your team. I want it to be Zach LaVine because he is the best player on the team. We know that DeMar DeRozan is well beloved, but at the end of the day, he got to go ahead and pass that mantle on to the guy, and that guy is Zach LaVine.
Yeah.
Now go ahead, see.
I just wanted to acknowledge Byron Mitchell in the chat. All Zach got is athleticism. Can I interest you in 40, 50, 90 on a consistent basis for the last 5 years?
Bro,
is that athleticism?
I'm telling y'all gonna get scoped in the chat, bro. These are not the regular people, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all.
That just shows me you don't watch basketball, or at least don't watch the Chicago Bulls, because that's crazy.
I won't argue. I don't really argue with people that say DeMar's the best player, because they might have a point. DeMar is the most consistent Chicago Bulls player with the things that he brings. But I believe his lack of not being that third level scorer from beyond the arc, that's what hurts him a little bit more. And Zach, I will argue, is a better defender.
That's a great question. Is that right? SB, what you think about that, SB? Zach a better defender than than DeMar?
That's coming from me, big dog.
He might be. I looked at the chat. Who said that in the chat?
Oh, no.
I had laughed a little bit, but no.
That's
Low key, he might be. He might be. I mean, both of them can't guard a Park Honda Civic or bricks on the leeway, but I mean, who could touch the driver's side door first? Probably Zach LaVine because of athleticism, but for sure.
Yeah, that's
Cap.
Cap.
What made
Henry.
you see? Because what Henry say?
Henry said Zach is never mentioned in top 5 shooting guards. That's Cap. That means you ain't doing your homework. Cap. Bleacher Report released the article just this past July or somewhere around that time. So that's Cap. And then we already know he's definitely in a conversation. You can make an argument for him. Legit. You already. I know a lot of people gonna give it to Devin Booker. They're gonna go Donovan Mitchell, and then after that, it's pretty much a debate between Ant, Brad Beal, Zach LaVine. You cannot tell me that he's not in that conversation as top 5.
All I'm gonna say, and I'm glad he said that comment right here. Can I get a preview to episode 2? Can I get a preview of episode 2?
Yes.
Because this episode was nice. I'm letting y'all know right now, and I'll let everybody know we're going to get the preview and everything going. We're going to make sure everybody here going because episode 1 came a little bit fast. We was rushing. Episode 2 title is Zach LaVine and Devin Booker are in the same tier. And I believe everybody on this panel believe and we stand on it.
Yep.
Hey.
Because there's certain – that's a for show you're right on. And because y'all, it's a lot of things that I don't listen. Look, I sit back and listen to what y'all agree to, what y'all let people say to y'all, and y'all be like, okay, yeah, this is a fact. I listened to it, and I'm glad y'all did that because now y'all prove my point. That exactly y'all tell me team accomplishments don't matter. Who you got on your team who you got on your team matter because it make it easy for you. I love all that because it's all you got to do to compare Zach and Devin Booker. It's only 2 things that made them different. But y'all gotta wait till Monday. Well, y'all gotta wait till Thursday.
It's gonna be busted.
Hey, everybody, look, trust me, we gonna come with nothing but facts. It ain't gonna be no hollering, hoopla, none of all that. We gonna come with facts and numbers to prove what we saying. But I'm telling you right now, Zach LaVine and Devin Booker are literally in the same tier of player. It's only 2 reasons why y'all giving Devin Booker the nod. And I give y'all a hint. It's because of who is on this team. But we
who trained him.
People don't know. People don't come on, bro. People don't know. People just be gassing off the light. But when somebody say something about other players with this, like LeBron and Jordan debate, or players they want to push above players and winning the team accomplishment, but then when I say something about Zach being on the same tier as a player who y'all think a top 10 player, which he ain't, as a number 2 option on the Suns, like, come on, bro, stop it. But just know. Wait till the next episode. It's really going on. This the smooth episode. This the slight episode. No, hey, I don't smoke at all. I don't smoke a thing at all. I know if anything that I smoke, it'll be you. If you ever come up here, that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
I told y'all this is not that show. You ain't finna be chippy. No, this not that, bro. I didn't. It's the reason why I see Dub Bobby up here. I could have got the regular tip. No, I brought them demons. They done let the Chirac boys through the door. You better listen to the song. Nah, hey, look, Ox. If I'm big Ox, if I'm crazy, I'm insane, baby. I'm telling you. But go ahead, fellas. I'm sorry. I had to get on their head real quick.
Damn, bro. You touched a nerve with these guys in the chat with that. I can't wait.
Wait till episode. Hey, episode 2. Make sure. Hey, look, I'm giving y'all time to get y'all numbers and facts. Y'all better hope I don't get in my editor bag and show y'all the graphs. Because I put graphs up with the numbers next to it. And what y'all gonna say there? I screwed the numbers. Don't say that. I put the facts up. Zach LaVine dunking on Devin Booker with his numbers looking better next to him. Don't try me, bro. I edit, bro. Don't do that. Don't try me. Y'all trying to question Zach LaVine, a top 5 shooting guard. Come on, bro. Who y'all gonna say? No Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, then who else?
It's a toss-up. They probably me personally, I would give the 3 spots. The top 3 is solidified for me. You know what I'm saying? Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, Donovan Mitchell. Then after that, it's an open discussion.
It's an open book.
It's an open discussion. After that.
And the crazy part about it is really D Mitch got the nod during the season. Devin Booker only got over him for 1 series against the Nuggets. Because everybody knew Donovan Mitchell coming into the playoffs was the best shooting guard. No debate. No debate. No debate.
Hey, I don't like Donovan Mitchell. I ain't gonna lie. I know.
I mean, I don't like. I know why you don't
I know
like
he
him.
cold, but I just don't like. He don't
I
show
know
up.
why you don't like. I got 71 reasons why I don't like him even too. I got 71 reasons why I don't like him either. I got 71 reasons. I was gonna hit him upside the head with a saucy mild sauce. I was gonna hit him upside the head with mild sauce. So he disrespectful coming up and doing that, man.
Hey,
oh, bro.
Yeah, but but look, this is what y'all gonna get, bro. This is the energy that we gonna bring. This was y'all got to deal with us all season. Y'all was asking like, what type of show is y'all? I done see y'all watch other shows. No offense, shout out my boy 7 in the chat with the Lakers show.
Oh, bro,
shout out him. But y'all ain't been laughing, going crazy like this in no other chat so far. And it's gonna get worse. It is gonna get worse. Wait till the season. Let the Bulls sell a game, bro. We gonna be here throwing hats, cursing and everything. Let the Bulls sell a game. We got a show. It's gonna go down.
Trying to tell you.
Damn, Henry, yo, you been popping off, Henry. I've been watching you, gang. What did you mean?
Right.
Who get bullied? Who getting bullied, bro?
Hey,
you want to
even sound right?
You know, sound right. In my hood, bullies get bullied, boy. In my hood, bullies get bullied.
Kyrie, you put Kyrie as a 2 guard, I guess.
Kyrie is look.
Is
Kyrie ain't better. Kyrie ain't better than Zach today. He ain't better than Zach today. I stand on it. He ain't better than Zach today. Y'all just going off Kyrie Irving off his name value. That boy ain't played half the season. He was out because he posted the movie.
We're going to have to talk about that, SB. I ain't going to lie to you. Kyrie got that.
No, he that deal for sure. He that deal for sure. Big Ox said, this the energy. Big Ox, we lighting the beam up here in your voice with the Kings. We lighting the beam.
Light the beam.
Light the beam.
Sacramento fan. Yeah, shout out to my man.
They just Big Ox don't know. Big Ox my boy, but he don't know how to act because they just started winning. So it's been a long time. You know what I'm saying? They just got back in the playoffs. But
Dom said Dom with the trays in the chat. Come on, man, relax.
Yeah. Speaking of trades, though, I've been hearing that like DeMar in the Bulls, it's a possibility. Do y'all like it? Do y'all love it? What's up? What's up with this Dame trade? I'm sorry, I said DeMar. Dame. What's going on with
Dame?
this dollar?
That to me that'll change the entire my entire take on the expectations for the Chicago Bulls. You definitely can't be a 6 seed if you got Damian Lillard right there. And then you just think about the dynamic of between him and if you can hold on to Zach LaVine, you pair those two. Hey, that's a nice little duo right there. It's still to be determined. You know what I'm saying? It's just all speculations and rumors right now. We know that Damian Lillard want to go to the Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? But you never know in today's NBA. Sometimes, and the way that the Portland Trailblazers treated, they talking about we're gonna get the best offer for us after Dame didn't put all that loyalty on the line for them. That's kind of shady, man. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. But if he does come here, I'm all for it. I'm all for it
too.
I hear y'all, bro. I just don't know about Dame to the Chicago. I don't know if he's going to come and change the culture of the Chicago Bulls. He is, in fact, that he is a elite scorer, no question. He can shoot it from 50 feet away. But when it comes to making your team better and carry your team to places they never been, Dame meant that guy to lead you over the hump, bro. I don't think he's that guy. I know he's immensely talented, but this is a team sport, bro. He ain't gonna put you over the edge. I don't think so.
You don't think him and DeMar? So wait, because Bobby, I know you was talking about like Zach and Zach. Zach, they already said the first thing going is Zach. Zach got to be the first name you say. So a starting lineup of Dame, DeMar, Patrick Williams. I'm trying to think who we played before then. Now,
Caruso.
Billy Donovan.
I was trying to avoid saying Caruso because I know he go run like 3 guards, bro. No, bro. But I say Torian, Craig, and Vooch. Is that lineup moving, y'all?
Not much, to be honest.
Not much. I got
not much.
Honest with you.
Not much to be honest.
For real. Not much, to be honest.
Now, if you can come like this, if you can some way keep Dame, Zach, Patrick Williams, if we can get that Grant kid from over there from Portland,
Jeremy Grant
involved at the
No,
deal.
he ain't
Probably
going. He
not
just
gonna
got
happen.
signed. He ain't going nowhere. He just got
Yeah,
signed.
he locked down for the year.
He locked down
So,
at least
They
for
gotta
the
give us
year.
a 4-man. They gotta give us a 4-man.
Oh, yeah, I don't
They gotta
think
give us
they
a foul
they
play.
want to get rid of Nurkic, but I don't think Nurkic.
Nah.
He ain't better than Vooch to me.
Nah, not at all.
Nah, I think they about even. They about the
Yeah.
even players.
Don't
You think
disrespect
Vooch
Vooch
better?
like that. Easily,
Yeah, I'm
yes,
giving
hell
an easy nod to Vooch easily.
easy nod to Vooch.
Easy nod. Nurkic is
Easy nod.
more
to
physical than Vooch. He rebound. I think he rebound better than Vooch. Of course, Vooch got better post-up game. He can shoot the ball better, but Nurkic ain't that far away. He ain't that far
He
behind.
ain't that far away, but I'm taking Vooch easily.
But defensively, it's like that too. Nurkic is head and shoulders above Vooch.
But CW, remember who balled out in the series when Zach and DeMar wasn't hooping? It was Vooch who balled against the Bucks. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Shout out Angie. She said they recognize it the real. Yeah, you know, it's time to get the real team up here, man. The team that people really care about. And for somebody in the chat who said we just delusional as a Lakers fan, you see, we disagreeing on that. Like, no, I ain't right.
Bro.
We tell the truth. We ain't delusional. Lakers fans telling me,
everything.
hey, Lakers fans telling me Austin Reaves would make the All-Star team this year. Like, what?
Stop
it, bro. And I didn't already put my and like that's one thing we fans we're gonna keep it a buck. I just put my team as a 6th seed. I guarantee every Lakers fan say the Lakers about to win a championship this year.
Every Warriors fan say the Warriors finna run it back to back.
Hey, man.
Every Milwaukee Bucks say Giannis is back. We here, baby.
Austin Reaves is good, bro, but y'all need to chill. He's straight. He gonna be in the NBA for a long time. But let's chill. Why we putting him on the Olympic team and on the FIBA team? Why is he? What is
that man alone? He was
how he get on the FIBA team, bro? Y'all
nobody else wanted to play, bro.
Shout out Best of 7 with the super chat. Shout out Best of 7. Shout out Best of 7 in Lakers land. Shout out Best of 7 Lakers land.
For sure. Shout out the Best of 7.
Yeah, with the deluge. But man, now they do me because they act like, to keep it a buck. I know y'all love Austin Reaves and everything you do with the Lakers is 10 times. It looked 2 times better. So that man really scoring like a 12-point game. That looked like a 17, 18-point game. Like he scored 16 in like a 22-point game with the Lakers. He scored 20 that looked like a 30-point game with the Lakers. I'm gonna keep it a buck, and y'all gonna get mad. And I know y'all finna go crazy in the chat. Austin Reaves not better than Patrick Williams right now, and I stand on it.
Ooh.
Nah,
I'll take P.
I'm going. No, y'all going off what y'all think he can be in the future. Austin Reaves right now on September 25th, 2023, he's better than Patrick Williams, bro.
The reason why I'm saying that because I'm like Austin Reaves is in a better situation. We got now, and he's actually in a situation where he play his right position. Patrick Williams is playing the 4 out position, and he's not getting the ball to offense, show his offensive game. If Patrick Williams actually play his right position, he's better than Austin Reaves. Now, if you want to say who had more opportunity to show who's a better player, 100% Austin Reaves. But as a player, I think the Lakers would be a better team with Patrick Williams on their team than Austin Reaves. To keep it a buck.
Go ahead, C-Dub.
Think about it.
I'm gonna say Patrick Williams I'll take Patrick Williams over Reaves now, but I don't think you can exchange Patrick Williams for Austin Reaves on that Lakers team.
Okay,
I don't think he fits on that Lakers team though. But I will take Patrick Williams over Austin Reaves though. It's just his measurables, the potential. The kid is already talented. He's even been playing basketball for a long time now, and he already showing you glimpses of what he could be, bro. The kid is
and I think that's what y'all kind of going off of what he could be. But what we do know now, Austin Reaves is better right now. To see what happens in the future, that's still to be determined. But as of right now, we seen Austin Reaves show up and perform in playoff moments. We seen Austin Reaves be, kind of like a closer type of guy. Probably not the de facto closer for the Lakers, but he hit some timely buckets or got some timely turnovers within, the team. And you could say that the situation is better, especially when you playing with 2 superstars. Probably one superstar that's fading away in LeBron James, but you do got Anthony Davis there. So the situation is better. But I think that his impact is felt way more than Patrick Williams has impacted the Chicago Bulls thus far.
I'm glad you said that, nephew, because he is playing on that team with them superstars and the gravity that they attract on that team, Joe. He could just play basketball, bro. And you watch him, and he just having fun out there. Crossovers, getting to the basket, and ones. I'm like, look at this kid. He out there showing out.
Bro.
But let's see that on the team with like on the Bulls, or go to a team with not no super duper stars like LeBron and AD.
Right.
Come on,
and he not playing his right position. They got him playing the 3 instead of the 2 and the 1.
Yeah.
And then I mean, I'm just saying though, Austin Reaves nice. He get a lot of love because he's on the Lakers. But I seen Lonnie Walker go off too. And Lonnie Walker, they say he shouldn't even be in the league. And I just think it's more of an opportunity. It's just more of an opportunity situation. Shout out Angie Carter too in the super chat. She said, "Win, lose, or draw, running with the Bulls." Let them know, Angie. You see, I'm right. I got the jumpsuit on. I'm gonna play that.
He ready to buzz.
I want to be like Mike. Get the tug out. But no, that's the only thing I like really see it, because sometimes we get knocked off with fandom, and that's why I appreciate you, Bobby. Like, hold on, let me slap y'all hand because y'all wilding a little bit. I appreciate it, but sometimes we gotta look at the situation. It's also about chance and opportunity. I'm happy that we got DeMar DeRozan, because if you got a star just sitting there, you take advantage of the chance. But we got to keep it a buck. No matter how good of a leadership DeMar DeRozan brings, he played a part in the derailment of Patrick Williams' development.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I believe that. First of all, it's in part because he's playing with the guy like DeMar DeRozan, who wants to slow things down and get to a spot, not speed things up. He's really methodical with his approach to scoring in the mid-range. So he's going to take away shots from others. And then on another part, you're looking at head coach Billy Donovan, and you're looking at him, you're like, damn, man, like, can this man, Patrick Williams, get more than 10 shot attempts? Please, at some point. Please, at some point. Right. Call something up for him. I know coaches don't really sit there and just call plays all game. They kind of just let things happen and things like that. But at some point, you got to see what you got in your young talent around the Chicago Bulls, because player development has been an issue for a very long time with our team, for sure.
Yeah, when it comes to DeMar DeRozan, he is a walking basketball playing catch-22, bro. You love having a player like that on your team. He's gonna be there every game. He hit some big shots for us. Remember them back-to-back game winners from DeMar DeRozan? I think that was 2 years ago.
I was talking crazy.
And then, just like my nephew said, he slowed the game down sometimes. He's never really mastered that three-point shot, or even got mid at the three-point shot, which is you gotta have in today's game if you're gonna be a perimeter player. He's just a catch-22. You love him and you hate him in the same game, in the same quarter. It could be that, bro.
No, y'all right. Y'all right about that. And then I hate with DeMar too. Like I said, everything, because Bobby brought up earlier how he was bringing great leadership. Everything off the court, DeMar is everything in leader that you want. He worked with the young guys. He helped them develop better. But on the court, he don't help them at all. And DeMar even commented when they asked him about improving his three-pointer, he just pretty much shrugged it off like, I'm pretty much already. I can't remember the exact quote, but pretty much he was saying like, I'm already him. Why I need to work on that? Like, because if you do not see that you went from 27 points in the regular season, then dropped to like 20, 22 points, it's a lot of things you got to see, because let's keep it a buck. When DeMar get that ball, you ain't getting it back. So you might as well go on here. It had to be like a bailout on 2K. You got your bailout. His bailout got to be Hall of Fame, because if he get that million, he throwing it out the shot all the time. So that'd be tough. That'd be tough. But
DeMar DeRozan, bro. If he can, what if DeMar comes in, he shoot about 37% from 3-point range, and he gets you like 4 shots a game, 37%. For the full season, and like 4 3-point attempts a game. I think that's a DeMar DeRozan I can deal with. I can deal with that DeMar DeRozan. And I just need him to not slow the ball down. With the Bulls, we have trouble finding shots in the half-court offense. We need to push the ball and get easy buckets every time we could, bro. And DeMar, he just want to get to his spot, so he gonna slow the game down. Everybody get down there. Get in your spots. I'm about to take you to the top of the key. I'm going to give you about 15 up fakes, and I'm going to shoot it in your face. And you probably going to foul me.
Sling it. He going, Debo. Stacy over there asked for the hot sauce. Quick,
He
give me
gonna be
the
throwing
hot
up.
sauce.
Hey, he
Give me the
stay
hot
throwing up
sauce.
C's all game.
All game. He gotta chill with that, man. We ain't no cripping out here, man.
Ain't none of that over here.
Yeah,
Ain't
for
none of that
real.
over
He
here, man.
definitely gotta be right, man.
He
He
gotta
gotta be
chill.
right, bro.
But also another thing I want to talk about too with the team. So everybody talked about, I feel like it was a delusion with us when Lonzo was here. Yes, we was a number 1 seed, but we didn't beat no top teams.
Facts.
And then when Lonzo got hurt, and then I felt like we built our team around Lonzo Ball because once he left, everything went down the toilet. Lonzo Ball has been out. Realistically speaking, if Lonzo was back with our team, we had actually time to develop with him with that shot, with him guarding the best players, him adding the space, and him controlling Zach and DeMar to stop fighting on the ball. Could we really been that good as the number 1 seed showed, or do y'all think it was a delusion because we didn't really beat nobody good?
That's a great question too.
That's a great question, and Lonzo Ball is a different type of player, man. Lonzo Ball is not spectacular in anything besides playmaking. He's spectacular.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the best passers in the NBA. He
He
does everything else very good. Defense, he's spectacular in defense as well. And with this team, I don't discount that first year because they just learning to play together. And look when they was just learning to play together, they got all the way to the number 1 seed. Now, I was to think if he wouldn't have got injured, I think they would have got better, and they eventually would have got to beating those good teams. You know, they beat Brooklyn with KD and Kyrie. They did beat some good teams, but it wasn't consistent enough. I just think they needed more time to gel. It was their first year.
Yeah,
you know,
I think that's fair. I think that's fair for sure. I just look at it like Lonzo Ball, and it, one could make the discussion to say that the Bulls built that team around them, especially when you got Nikola Vucevic coming out and saying we was waiting on Lonzo Ball to come back last season. So that tells me that has, some place in everybody's mind that Lonzo Ball is probably one of the main cogs of the build from the Chicago Bulls. But when you talk about them eventually getting that first seed and they really didn't beat, the better teams in the NBA, I still got to give them credit because if you a good team, you supposed to beat the teams that you're supposed to beat. So I can't be mad at that. They had their flaws, but if you know that you're outright better than the team, you're supposed to beat them. You know what I'm saying? And then it is what it is, man. I believe that they needed more time. Eventually, they would have gotten it together. Hopefully, I still don't see that they would have went to Eastern Conference Finals or even a championship. But I believe if they match up, with a team that could have been a favorable matchup in the first round, they definitely could have, came out with a victory for sure.
Yeah, especially I think we played maybe the Hawks, the Knicks.
Yeah.
Maybe the Nets still had KD and Harden. That would have been tough.
Yeah.
That'd have been ugly. As long as we avoided the Sixers because we had no big man work. If we played the Sixers, the Bucks, the Nets, I want to say the Celtics so bad. I think we could buy the game. So y'all know I love Tatum.
Yeah.
We might have if we avoided them but they're the top 4 teams. I'll say that's tough. But only team I think we had a better chance with at that point in time with Lonzo was against probably the Celtics because Embiid would have gave us that work. Giannis would have gave us that work. And then KD with the Nets. KD probably would have gave us that work too.
Yeah, everybody work.
KD get everybody work.
Embiid like Aaron Rodgers to us, bro. He just like Aaron Rodgers, bro. He owned the Bulls. But you know what I miss? Lonzo Ball and Alex Caruso playing defense in the backcourt for the Bulls. It was
lockdown.
Shut down.
Bro.
Real. I'm telling you.
Locked down, bro. It was tough because I knew we was crucial when it came to defense. I'm like, all right, I see what Billy Donovan trying to do. When we had Caruso in, I think they had Brunson at the time on the Knicks. And Caruso was guarding Brunson. But if they didn't have Brunson, whoever they guard was, he was guarding RJ. But they had Lonzo and Randall, he was clapping. Randall trash. Everybody called Randall trash. It's cool. Regular season Randall nice. Lonzo was clapping Randall. And Caruso was clamping RJ. It was RJ or Brunson. I'm trying to remember at that time if Brunson was there at the time. But he was clamping the other guard. and we was working them. And Zach LaVine and DeMar had free reign to work off that, bro.
Yes.
And it was crucial.
It
that was the big part because, like, the problems that we had now was our defense. What was a big part of our defense? Lonzo. The problem we have is our playmaking. That was Lonzo. Ball movement. That was Lonzo. So, like I said, I think the Bulls built the team around Lonzo Ball, which is crazy to say.
I'm not mad at it.
I ain't mad at that. You may be correct.
And the Bulls made a big stupid mistake. Our front office they made a huge mistake when they went out against Goran Dragic, thinking that a 37, 38-year-old can go ahead and solve your problems. No. So we had our shortcomings, but like I said early on when we came on, I think Jevon Carter kind of fills that void a little bit. You're not going to completely fill that void of Lonzo Ball, you know what I'm saying? But Jevon Carter, he brings that defense and that 3-point shooting that you were missing when Lonzo went down. We just got to see if he can play make. I think that's the next thing we need to see with our eyes.
I just think Jevon Carter he got a lot more to offer to being a 3-and-D player. I just think he got a lot to offer. You don't? Why you don't like Jevon Carter?
Moving.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll put it back up too because I want
because that don't make no sense. Please get to that next. Go ahead. Say
I'm gonna say we gonna get to this because I'm gonna say too because that threw me off from Ben Simmons. What? But no, Jevon Carter not moved me because I feel like he don't thread the needle to none that make us improve better. I just feel like he's just like another Patrick Beverly on the team to keep it above. We gave Pat Bev more love because he's from the city. So gave it, we gassed it a little bit. Let's keep it above. You know how we get there. We gassed it. But if he was just some regular dude that wasn't from the city, we'd have been like, this move ain't really doing nothing.
Hey, bro, from the city, bro. Well, he basically from the city, bro.
He from Maywood.
He from Maywood. No. He from 290. He from don't call my boy from Maywood. He from the hood out west. He led the nation and scored it. But now Henry right here though. Why would we trade for Ben Simmons?
Please tell me why.
Please explain to me.
Hey, man, pass that, bro. Pass it.
That's what he's supposed to pass that.
Henry, you was doing a great job, but this right here just eliminated all the greatness that you put out. I think he was on the road. A great job for me. So he was on the road. You see how we agree already up here? We real up here. Hey, I think you did a bad job today. You got to come back this right here eliminates it all simply because, bro, he quit on Philly. He was so bad in Brooklyn, they benched him. And now we got to get ready for the comeback season. We've been waiting on comeback season since you ain't want to dunk on Trae Young team. Come on, bro. No.
He brings a better Lonzo Ball. Is crazy, bro.
He can't even shoot a three.
Don't say that out loud.
Don't say that.
Can't go downhill. What are we talking about here?
What is we talking about, bro? Then Andrew Cabin talking about so the Bulls got swept by the Celtics. Stop it,
bro. We played the Celtics perfectly. Okay, I'll be honest. The last two seasons,
they would have beat us.
Swept is wrong. Beat us. Yeah. I'm cool with that. He said y'all would have lost. I'd have been cool. Swept us is crazy. It's crazy.
We played them tough every season for the last 3 years. We played them tough. We played them tough.
Like, what are we talking about, man?
Exactly. And Big Fan, he talking about some Ben Simmons trash. So look, y'all got to figure out who the best player on y'all team is. Is it Mikal Bridges? y'all got a dude who can score a lot of buckets. Y'all don't even play him. But it's Mikal. It's Mikal for sure. They don't even know what they want to do with that team. So worry about what y'all team got to do to play.
Wait a minute, they still counting on Ben Simmons?
Yes,
exactly. It's comeback season. Like, come on, man. Like, Ben Simmons. Like,
what the hell? Oh no. Okay,
we got a better chance with Lonzo coming back.
Bro.
Lonzo Ball looked better getting out of the chair than the Ben Simmons looked playing basketball the last 3 years. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
That's funny.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it.
Oh, the real. Get him, Angie. Get him.
Yeah, Angie. Yeah, let's go, Angie. Let's go, Angie. Let's go, man.
Hey.
Come on, man.
Hey, I got a 6-year-old son. I said, son, this is the last play of the football game. This past Saturday, I said, you better life. That was life and won the game. Stop playing. Ben Simmons ain't doing that. He had a chance to dunk the ball.
That Mark scared to shoot a layup, bro. I ain't never seen that.
Come on, man.
On the hot potato with the ball.
On a dude my height. And you 7 feet. Like, come on, bro. I'm 6'8", 6'9", doing the rim. 5'8". I'm booming him. Come here, little boy. Oh, come here.
That's wasted height, bro.
Man,
Let's
bro,
see. You seen him at LSU? He was cold. Didn't he go to LSU? Yeah, right.
Yes.
He was cold at LSU, bro. He was dunking on everything,
To the
bro. Then you
tournament.
get into that moment
Until
and
the
get
tournament.
exposed and just lose everything, all your basketball skill in that moment. It's crazy.
Man.
It's because when you that man so much and you grow up every year, you're the man, and you finally get challenged like everybody look at you like that. Now it hit his pride, bro. It hit his pride because everybody always told him, like, yeah, ain't nobody better than you. You go to the league, nah, bro, you ain't like that. Now he don't want to hoop no more.
It's a lot.
he ain't got the heart.
He don't want to hoop no more.
Now he don't want to hoop.
His stomach hurt, bro.
His stomach hurt.
He got a boo-boo.
A back spasm, coach. I got a crap in my back, coach. Sub me out. He ain't got that heart.
I lose respect for players who like all of a sudden they get in the NBA and they be like, man, I'm not even having fun in basketball no more. I heard it's some more players said that too. I ain't gonna get started right now. Nephew know who I'm talking about.
You might as well say him now. Look,
hey,
get it straight.
And he called Luka, but I don't know how much you love basketball if you gonna be like, I don't know if I love basketball anymore. Didn't he say that last year, nephew?
He's not having fun anymore.
Yeah, that's what he said. He ain't not having fun. Shut up, Luka.
Come on. You talk about the guy when they got mad over here when I said Luka not a top 5 player because he don't bring no value unless the ball in his hands. He's a cone on defense. He's just staying on offense. So if he got the ball in his hand, he ain't really a top 5 player. Next thing, Luka Doncic. Did you say they having fun? Oh yeah, we finna have a great. Oh yeah, this gonna be a great year. I can't wait till we play the Mavericks. I can't wait. This gonna be a great
like
year.
Nephew.
This gonna be a great year. See, that's why I love y'all. See, that's why I brought y'all, because y'all be on that demon time like me. Because Luka ain't top 10. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. He ain't a top 10 player. Ooh. You can't make the 11th seed.
We're gonna have to talk about that.
Yeah, you never gotta talk about that. I don't respect
I said top 5. I said top 5. Top 10
5.
For sure. He ain't top
10
5.
for sure.
Top 10 for sure. Top 5, hell no. Ain't mean to curse. Excuse my little heck he no. Heck no, I'm not. That man can't guard a park Honda Civic on the E-way sitting on bricks. And it ain't moving.
Sitting on the Kennedy.
Sitting on the Kennedy. On that damn ride, and it might put up 290 on Luka right now. I stand on it.
That's funny, bro.
I stand on it, man. But last couple things we got to get into before we get up out of here. When it comes to this Bulls ownership, right? They own the White Sox. We ain't been satisfied. It took for us to riot during the All-Star game season. What can we really do to get acknowledged? Like, okay, we hired AK. AK, I'm happy. You came through the door. You spend money. You showed us you want to win. Now let's spend money smartly now. Let's chill out. You went and got DeMar. You paid Zach, what you should have paid Zach. You got Vooch. You showed us you want to take a risk. Ooh, Bert was nasty. You showed us that you want to take a risk. But now let's move smart. That's my mindset. You proved us already that you will do what it takes to win, but let's make smarter moves now. That's my mindset. How y'all feel about the Bulls front office and AK and how he did since he's been on the Bulls?
Really, it's a mixed bag. I think they missed some opportunities to improve the team, especially last year. They did salvage that a little bit by grabbing Patrick Beverley, and you see that it was some success at the end of the season with that.
Yep.
But I do think that they missed some crucial opportunities to improve this team over the last couple years, not just last year, over the last couple years, especially missing Lonzo Ball. I think they hung their hats on Lonzo Ball coming back, especially last year, and they didn't have a plan B. So it's a mixed bag with them. I'm not ready to lose them or nothing like that, like get rid of these guys, but my antennas is up. My eyes is watching these guys. Like, this is an important year, not only for the players, but the front office, for sure.
I'm with y'all on that. I agree with it. I believe they came in guns blazing. First thing first, when they first got in that season, that near the trade deadline, you go get you a all-star caliber center and Nikola Vucevic. That offseason, you go get Alex Caruso, Lonzo Ball, DeMar DeRozan. So you add into a team, you know what I'm saying, to change the culture and hope, you know, that's a team that was a playoff contender. But I think that as of late, they have failed to add to this team for the reasons why we are running it back for the third straight year with just a difference at point guard and a difference with somebody that could potentially be our starting four. That's it. So it went from good to mid. And at some points last season, especially against when we played the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was extremely mid. You know what I'm saying? We losing to guys with no cat. I don't even think Anthony Edwards was out there, and we look bad. But
bad, bro.
Oh my God, that Minnesota game.
But this season, I think we're gonna find out everything we need to know, depending on how the Bulls start this season. Now, if by the halfway point of the season, if the Bulls look good, okay, cool. You ride with it. You look like good front office guys. But if the Bulls look bad, do you have the guts to say, all right, enough is enough? Let's get DeMar up out of here.
Yep.
Let's get Vooch up out of here. Yep. And let's go ahead and see what we can build around these young guys. You got to have guts to do something like that, because enough is enough. For sure.
Yeah, for sure. No, I agree. Bro, you hit it right on the head. Now, I want to get everybody in chat some love. So if y'all want to ask us questions now. And I got a question for you two guys too about Bulls related stuff too. But let's go with this one right here. He said, "Woo, ask questions, send super chats. Let us know now. We can get y'all questions off now because we gone. But he said, Woo asks, the Bulls should have traded DeMar for the 18th pick of Kuzma, Morris, and either Denny, or we already had Gifford on the team. We don't want him back, or Ed Crisper last season. So take off Gifford because we had him already. So would have traded DeMar DeRozan for the 18th pick, Kuzma, Morris, and Denny? Would y'all have made that trade?
I'm going to say no and 5 times for all them names that you got mentioned on there. DeMar, that decision will be, just like my nephew said, halfway through the season. If we mid, that got to happen. DeMar got it. You can't sign him. You can't sign him to a big contract after the season. You got to get something for him before the season is over with. So DeMar is going to be a hot topic this season.
Yep. I would say that Kyle Kuzma is I like, out of all this, I like Kuzma, but
I like the pick. Forget the player.
Yeah, I would have probably would have pulled it, because even though, you know what I'm saying, Gafford ain't a world beater, but he's a shot blocking big that the Bulls could use. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's something that you definitely would consider. But then also on the flip side, now you got to pay Kyle Kuzma big money if you would have traded for him last season, because he just got paid this offseason. So,
nephew, you want to pay Kyle Kuzma?
It depends. I know the team will look different.
Mo, you out of line, because Mo know what I'm finna say about that. But Dorian Clayton asks, would you pick up a power forward next free agent to help us out if you had to trade away a player to help the team? Who would it be? So 2 questions part. If you had to pick up a power forward, but I don't know what power forward that's available. So off me, I don't know the first part of that question. If y'all know one that was available that y'all wish we could have got, let me know. And then it said, if you had to trade a player away, who would it be? For me, DeMar DeRozan. He just don't fit what we got going on. That's just me. But the power forward, I don't know. Christian Woods would have been a nice pickup because he kind of fit what we need, because Vooch is like the outside big who need help on the inside, and Christian Woods is a dude who could dominate on the inside and questionable on the outside. I think they could have balanced together. That's me.
When it comes to a power forward, I'm not sure. I like Patrick Williams where he is now. I would rather have him at small forward, but if he can get in the starting lineup, I like him at the 4. For to trade away, it got to be DeMar DeRozan. It's a catch-22 because sometimes he can win you some games, but he can lose you some games too, y'all. I think he has to be playing for your particular team for you to really understand DeMar DeRozan, bro. I think the Toronto fans understand DeMar DeRozan. Forget about the San Antonio Spurs, DeMar DeRozan. That wasn't him. That was Popovich just getting him to mold to the team. But you gotta have him on the team to understand DeMar DeRozan, bro. You have to.
Yeah, I think that looking at what's present right now, one of the free agents that's a power forward that will be available going next offseason is Pascal Siakam. I say, why not?
Hey.
I say, why not? You get Pascal play your 4, you move Patrick Williams over to your 3, and you might be a little better off.
Like that.
Talk to me nice, Bobby. Don't give me that. Talk to me nice.
I like that. I like that.
That'll be a solid pickup in my eyes. And you prime away from Toronto, and then you just say, let's go ahead and do this thing. And the obvious player that will have to go is DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
And Vooch. What about
And
Vooch?
Vooch is
about
signed for
I'm a Vooch
that's a
guy.
player that's a player you will have to trade, but I still think Vooch is definitely a solid center. You don't want to let him go for nothing. So you gonna have to get something
if you was
good
to
in
trade
return.
for him, SB and nephew, would you want to go something similar to Vooch, like more athletic finesse, or you want a defensive rebounding alley-oop put back type of big, like a Mitchell
Andre,
Robinson
no, we got that already. Andre Drummond, how they worked out on our team. Everything you asked Andre Drummond.
Billy.
We got that already. We don't use them right. Ain't no
Billy.
point of having it.
Facts.
We don't use them right. So ain't no point of having an alley-oop and shot blocking rebounder because we got them and don't use them.
Bro.
Yeah.
We got it. We don't use them right. We don't use them right.
We got to talk about Billy one of these shows for sure.
Hey, we get episode because we got episode 2 and 3 ready. Episode 4 could be about Billy. We could put him in the hot. We can put him in that. We can put him in that deep fry with some mild sauce a little bit. We can put him in that deep fry because he might need to be in there. Big fan Breezy asks, was y'all happy running it back with the big three? No.
It
is what it is.
I think me personally, I would have pulled the plug last season. That's
Thank
just
you.
me though. Or if you didn't do it within the season, this offseason, I would have pulled the plug. I would at least, at the minimum, got rid of one of the big three.
Yeah, I'm with
so you can allow other
that.
guys to step in. That's what I would have did. But I'm just
and I would go further. I would go. You can lose at least 2 or 1, and just keep one. And that one is Zach.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
touch Zach LaVine at all. Leave Zach alone.
For sure.
And then we got Harry over here capping. Who's gonna have a better record between the Wizards and the Bulls? All right.
Bulls, bank on
The
it.
Bulls.
Bank
The
on
Bulls.
Harry, I want you to wear.
I know who they got.
I want you to wear. I see red PC, and I want you to come up here and say, Bobby, C-Dub, SB, I'm sorry for disrespecting y'all. I bet you won't bet on it because I guarantee you. I buy the Wizards mascot outfit if the Wizards got more Wizards. That's a red on string. The full mascot.
Hey, they got a nice little trio though. I ain't gonna lie to you, Henry, but I think you want some E and J right now, bro.
Ooh, I hope he ain't drinking no Erkin jerk.
Erkin jerk. Ain't drinking that Erkin jerk.
Good night.
It ain't gonna be a good night. Shout out Juan. He said this is a great show. Look,
I appreciate it, Juan.
Hey, this just the beginning. This is it. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. These my boys. We done chopped up a couple times. This is the first time we get to do the full show together. So this like a test run of us just trying.
Yeah.
So if y'all enjoying the show with us, like getting the flow, I just seen a lot of people first shows together. It don't look as good. So this just a natural flow of how we flowing. It's go get worse. It's go get better. It's go be more dangerous. I'm letting you know that right now. But look, I'm gonna put my cap on right now. I threw it, but I'm gonna put my cap on right now. Prime Derrick Rose, Mike. I'm finna cap. Y'all know I'm finna cap.
Don't do it.
I'm taking it, SB. Mo know me, so he
with your chest.
D-Rose.
Oh, I can't be mad at him, Joe. This difficult for me. My favorite player of all time, Derrick Rose, and the greatest player of all time. I'm going with Mike. I ain't gonna disrespect Mike.
I'm going with Mike, but
I ain't gonna disrespect Mike.
But
he actually was
you can't. But bro, I know Mike got 6 rings, but when Derrick Rose hit the court, it was different because he was one of ours. He was one of ours. I played on Simeon football field, man.
Yes.
I ran it. I ain't meet him personally, but I've been to that school. We played that school back when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? And this guy came out straight from the mud, from the concrete course. That's why he got bad knees. And put on for the city and won MVP. MVP. But at the end of the day, it's Michael Jordan, man.
Bro, they got mad at me because this is the last question I got to ask before, but I'm gonna say this before I ask the last question before we get it straight. They got mad at me because when I had told, I think it was either I was on the panel show, and I told OG, I said, chill. If Derrick Rose had a convention and Scottie Pippen had a convention, Derrick Rose hold more value in Chicago than Scottie Pippen. He said, "What you mean?" I was like, he was like, "What you mean?" He was like, "Scottie Pippen won 6 rounds." I said, "Bro, Derrick Rose is from here. He took us out the bud of us being trash." I'm like, Derrick Rose have more value. If I ask, unless he's like a super old head who got to enjoy the 90s parade and it was a Jordan night, Nobody picking Scotty. Nobody picking Scotty
Bro,
over Derrick Rose.
first
Derrick
of all,
Rose is here. He us. He from here.
Bro, that ain't no cap. That ain't no cap from your part,
cap.
SB. That's easy. Yeah, Derrick Rose talk
Rose.
like us.
Walk
he
like
talk
us.
like us. He hoop like we hoop on the party ground. He take no smack. He's just us. We just see us in Derrick Rose when we watch him on the court, bro. He from the hood. Lit, bro.
Of Chicago.
Yeah, go of Chicago.
But I'm gonna say this. It wasn't looking too good for Scottie Pippen a few years ago if we was talking about him and Derrick Rose. But the recent year, he been talking crazy. Nobody is buying that stock anymore because he steady crapping on his partner who helped him get them 6 rings. The 6 rings are beautiful. I'd never kill him for that. But again, Derrick Rose made people believe within the city, not just the people that showed up into the stadium, but the city. My little brother bought the first pair of Jordan, Derrick Rose. You know what I'm saying? We in here. Scotty, them shoes too fat, gang. Why they put air on the side too?
That's the NBA's biggest tragedy that this young man got hurt, bro.
Nobody was like, imagine Adidas, Yeezy wasn't going out through the town. Everybody in the rack had the roses.
Facts.
Rocking the roses.
Facts.
I had the Gucci low rose ones. You know, the ones with the 3 stripes on the back.
Oh, yes, I had those too.
I had the Gucci colorways on me. They don't understand,
sir.
bro. Rose was their deal. But speaking of favorite players, everybody know I love Rose. It's my favorite player. Give me your top 5 players that made you fall in love with the Chicago Bulls. We're gonna end it off that. C-Dub, you wanna go first or Bobby wanna go first?
Oh, I'll go first.
Go ahead, C-Dub.
Mike,
I'll finish it off.
Mike, Scotty. I'm gonna surprise y'all. I love the way that BJ Armstrong and Bill Cartwright played.
I respect that.
So I'm gonna add both of them. And
Okay,
I'm old school. I'm Unk. And I'm gonna just add a newer. I'm gonna go with Derrick Rose. He continued it on.
Number one is easily Derrick Rose, bro. Before Derrick Rose, you know what I'm saying? I was all football. Football was life. Derrick Rose hit the scene. I said, oh, snap, this basketball stuff kind of cool. You feel me? Then you go back and you do your research, you do your history, you touch up on the game of basketball, and then you say, damn, this guy, Michael Jordan, he was a monster. So I'm going to go him number 2. Number 3, some people might not agree. I'm going Kirk Heinrich, simply because the hard grit and muscle. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go number 3. Then I'm going to show love to Scottie Pippen. He lost a little equity with me because he talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I got to still show him his love because he was a monster. And then I'm going to go with Tony Kukoc at number 5, bro.
Tony Kukoc.
I respect that. So for me, obviously, one, Derrick Rose. Everybody knows D-Rose is number 1, the GOAT for me of Chicago sports. He brought us back on the map. Facts. Number 2, like I told y'all before the show, I made him on the play. I'm gonna see y'all the picture of it too. I made my guard look like Kirk Heinrich. Kirk Heinrich for a show. Number 3, Joe King.
Joe King.
Shout out Joe.
Joe King, bro.
King. No, I did another one. I had to go from the fact he had the torch. And I hate that Detroit ruined his career, but Ben Gordon. Gordon had a torch.
Man.
We beat that D-Wade and Shaq team with Kirk and Ben. We was killing them boys.
Bro, you remember Ben Gordon and Ray Allen going at it in that series? They was back to back. Oh my God, that was a nasty series.
And then obviously the GOAT of all goes MJ. MJ got to be on the list for sure. That's my 5 for sure. That's the people who made me fall in love with the Bulls. Imagine, I respect the legacy that because everybody be like SB, you just be Glaze and Rose. I don't. I just don't put overhype into the Jordan era because I didn't get the Jordan, bro. Yeah, I was born in 93.
That's fair.
I was still hugging on my mama nipple by around that time. She out enjoying the parade. Man. I don't remember none of that. I couldn't enjoy it. I want to go to a parade and enjoy myself. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. But I'm letting you guys know my boy C-Dub, my boy Bobby. This is RED PC, and I'm letting everybody in the whole Players Choice Nation, you will see red, whether you like it or not. And that's just how it's going to go. At the end of the day. See us on Mondays and Thursdays. Thursday, we going to figure out our time slot, but it might be around the same time. But every Mondays and Thursday night, you're gonna see us. And once again, you will see Red PC, whether you like it or not.
Facts.
Salute, man.